Hi, I'm Marion Buck-Murray of MarionBuckMurray.com, and I am a certified EFT practitioner and a transformational health guide. Today I'm going to show you the very basic recipe for using EFT tapping. You can find out more information about EFT on my website, but what I'm going to show you is exactly how to use it in your daily life. So EFT is a wonderful technique for releasing stress, anxiety, pain, limiting blocks and beliefs. It's something that I use on a regular basis. My clients, are just amazed at the power of it, and I'm sharing with you today the very basic technique that you can use at home with your very own fingers. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a glass of water. Have water handy, because water helps the information flow. It helps the energy flow, and your session will be much more effective if you drink water before, during, and after your session. Now, the second thing to do after you have your water is choose a target to tap on. EFT works by tapping on what you're focusing on. It was some negative feeling or belief, and when you bring that up, it's like bringing up a file on a computer to delete. The tapping actually helps to release the energy that you're feeling. So we want to focus on the problem first before we go to the positive. So for this instance, we're going to focus on tension that you might feel when you're doing a project. All right? And so when you have your target, tension about a project, you're going to notice where you feel it in your body. If you feel it in your body, some people feel it in their shoulders, their hips, their stomach. Just notice where it is for you. And give it a rating of intensity from 0 to 10, 10 being the most intense. Okay, so you have your target, you rate it 0 to 10, you know basically where you feel it in your body, and you're ready to begin. The first step is to create a setup statement which has the problem and acceptance of the problem and of yourself. So it's not, you're not condoning the problem, you're just allowing your subconscious to accept that that's where you are right now. So in this instance, we're going to say, even though I have this tension about this upcoming project, I accept the way I feel about it, or I accept myself anyway. That's really important for your subconscious to get on board so the session will work for you. All right, so the first point we start tapping on with this setup statement is the karate chop point, between your pinky and your wrist, that fleshy part of your hand. I use my right hand to tap on my left. You can do whatever feels best for you. I happen to be right-handed, so it feels comfortable to me. Choose the hand that feels best for you. And tapping with your fingertips on your karate chop, say the setup statement, and you can repeat after me. So even though I have this tension, I feel this tension about this project, I accept myself anyway. So even though I have this tension about my project, I accept that that's how I feel, and I deeply, completely accept myself. So even though I have this tension about this problem, and I can feel it right now, I accept that that's the way I'm feeling, and I accept myself. Okay? Now we're ready to go to the next point, which is the eyebrow point, using 2 fingers to tap on the tip of your eyebrow, right where the hair meets the bone of the nose. We're going to use a reminder phrase here, tension about the project. All right? We're just tuning into that tension. That's the goal here, is to tune in. So I'm just tapping 5 or 6 times. Then I move to the next point, which is the corner of my eye, this tension I feel about my project. Okay? Under the eye, on that bone, this tension about my project. Under the nose, feeling tense about my project. Go to the chin point, which is between the lip and the chin, right in that crease, this tension about my project. Next point is the collarbone point. Find the notch in your neck. Slide your fingers over on the collarbone down, and you'll find 2 soft spots on either side. This tension about my project. Or you could use your fists like this, or your hand, whatever feels easiest. Then under the arms, this tension about my project, and the top of the head. This tension about my project. Now take a deep breath and assess where you are. And if the tension is still high, go around another time talking about the tension and just really focusing on that feeling. Another thing you can do, which is what I'm going to do right now, is go into a positive round, a more positive round. So going back to the eyebrow point, this tension, I'm releasing this tension. Releasing all the tension under the eye. I feel so much better when I release the tension under the nose. It's so much easier to work when I feel so calm. Chin point. Oh, beginning to feel a lot better. Collarbone point. I can breathe deeply and feel calm under the arms. Feeling so much better. Top of the head, letting all this tension go. Take a deep breath. And take some water. And now notice where you are. And the goal of this is to get the tension or whatever feeling you don't want down to about a 1 or a 2 on the rating scale. If it's still high, continue to tap. And you might want to start another round in saying, even though I still have a little bit of tension, I completely accept myself, and go around and do it again. Okay, so that's the basic recipe for EFT. And you can, again, look at my website, MarianBuckMurray.com, to find more information about EFT and about the services that I offer. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and remember, release, relax, and tap into your brilliance. Goodbye.